The Enfield Poltergeist, in the quiet suburb of Enfield, North London, nestled among rows of modest homes. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. It was the summer of 1977, until one family became the epicenter of one of the most terrifying paranormal cases in British history. At 284 Green Street lived Peggy Hodgson, a single mother with 4 children. Life was never easy, but it was about to become unimaginable. It started innocently enough, with strange noises and unexplained movements in the night. It was late at night when Peggy heard her daughters, Janet and Margaret, calling out in fear. Drawers were sliding open on their own. A heavy chest moved several feet across the floor, as if pushed by invisible hands. The strange activity intensified. Knocking echoed through the walls. Chairs flipped over. Toys flew across the room. And then a voice, deep, guttural, began speaking through 11-year-old Janet. A voice that was not hers. Janet seemed to be the focus of the entity. She would speak in a man's voice, levitate from her bed, and claim she had no memory of what had happened. Photographs captured her midair suspended in impossible positions. Neighbors, journalists, and even police officers witnessed the phenomena. One officer reported seeing a chair slide across the floor by itself. Skeptics tried to find logical explanations, but the evidence only grew more chilling. The deep voice that spoke through Janet claimed to be Bill Wilkins, a man who had died in the house years before. When researchers traced the name, they discovered the real Bill had indeed died there. Sitting in the same chair that now moved on its own, the case attracted massive media attention. Photographers camped outside. Paranormal investigators swarmed the house. Some believed it was all a hoax, an elaborate act by 2 mischievous girls. But no one could explain how furniture moved or how Janet levitated. Eventually, the activity subsided. The Hodgsons moved on, but Janet would later say, "It felt like something was watching us." Always, to this day, the Enfield Poltergeist remains one of the most documented and debated hauntings in history. Was it a cry for attention, a mass hallucination, or true contact with the other side? Skeptics may scoff, but for those who lived it, the fear was very real. The house on Green Street still stands, but few dare to knock.